Tech wreck. Time to get your tech wreck.
Tech wreck. Chicky.
Tech wreck. Time to get your tech wreck.
All right, Sanjay, it's tech wreck time. What do you have for us this week?
So I've got not a specific product, but a company's range of products. There's a company called Innovelli, and I don't think I've talked about it before, but they're a reasonably brand new company out of Michigan that is making high-end light switches. And I've gotten a set of these and replaced out my light switches. So the thing that is special about these light switches is they run on home automation software. So they run either on Zigbee or Z-Wave, or the one that I love, Matter and Thread, which is the new technology that we've been talking about before.
Yeah, right.
Here's the neat things about these switches. First of all local control. They don't rely on the cloud. You can control everything locally. So if you lose internet connection, everything still works.
Right.
If they as a company go away, it all still works. But they have built some really fantastic features and a lot of functionality in their switches. So each light switch, or most of the light switches, has a LED bar right next to the light switch that you can then automate and do things like show the dimming level or show notifications. Like, hey, if the timer on your coffee maker goes off or whatever, you could have the light notification thing in your light switch in your bathroom, change color so that you know it's ready. So you can do so many interesting things with these light switches. They've done a fantastic job in manufacturing these things and supporting them, and really focused on the user experience with them. So I've bought 10 of them, and I'm going to be switching out 10 different lights in the house to these switches. And I think over time it's going to be even more of them because, like I said, they're doing a fantastic job.
So I'm not going to lie. When you first said they're high-end light switches, I really wanted to mercilessly make fun of you. But now that you've described it, it sounds pretty good now.
If you're doing home automation stuff,
it flicks better. It flicks. The flick is so much more satisfying when it goes on than, it's
like you're sure that it's there.
Yeah, it's the difference between a keyboard and a mechanical keyboard. Obviously, it's better. It's like that. It's like,
one of the features that they've got there. So I sillily did something in our house that was not the right way of doing it. We've got these under cabinet lights using Philips Hue, and the Philips Hue lights, you should have them powered constantly and not on a switch light. I didn't know that because this was the first time doing this. So I have them on a switch light. So the problem is that you turn the light off and the Philips Hue things then just shut off and they don't dim out or whatever.
And all that other stuff,
well, these Innovelli ones, you can actually set them to say provide constant power to the outlet.
Nice.
So that then the switch just sends signals to the Philips Hue to turn on and off, and it works the way that it's supposed to do.
So what I'm hearing you say is you can install these in your kids' room and tell it to provide constant power so the kids can't turn off their overhead lights and it messes with them. That's what I'm hearing you say.
100%.
Perfect. That is worth buying right there. I like that plan a lot. So
basically, if you want to do like a torture cell where the lights are always on, the music's always blaring, you can 100% do that with these.
Got it.
There you go.
I'm on it.
Not recommended, but you can do it. What about you, Adam? What do you got for us this week?
All right. So last episode, I should say 2 weeks ago, I recommended the app Sunsama, and now I'm going to tell you my review of it. So this is amazing. It's completely changed how I go through my daily tasks. And so here's essentially the summary of what it does. Every day I look at my calendar and I pull my calendar into it. And then I look at my task list and I pull all the tasks that I want to get done for the next day into my task list in Sunsama. And they pull from whatever task manager I'm using. So it integrates with Asana and ClickUp and Todoist. It integrates with all this. You don't have to change your task manager at all. So I pull the tasks into Sunsama, what I want to do tomorrow. And then I look at them and I say, okay, well, this task is going to take me 10 minutes. This one's going to take me 30 minutes. This one's going to take me an hour. And then I drag each task over into my calendar for the next day, filling in gaps in my schedule. And it automatically blocks that hour for me, or that 30 minutes or the 10 minutes in my calendar, so it can't get booked by something else. And so then the next day I literally just pull up my calendar and it's like, all right, here's task number 1, 2, 3, 4, then a meeting, then another task, then a meeting, then another task, and just go through my whole day and just crush all the tasks. And then I'm done. It's fantastic. It works so well. It's time boxing. It's time boxing for your to-do list. So yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. I'm gonna have to check that out.
It's unbelievable. I feel I'm already a very productive person in general. I tend to get a lot done. Like I get even more done. Like it's wild how much stuff I can get done in a day with using this method. So highly recommended if you're looking for some upgraded task management in your life. Sun Sama is the way to go.